The year was probably 1939, when I was 6. I remember going across on the ferry to Ward's Island. It was dark. I remember the boats on the water, and in particular the lights of the city, and on the Bluebell or the Trillium, a double-ended ferry boat, going to Center Island. My dad bought a cottage at 2 Channel Avenue, and this was our home from May to October. We lived in the city during the winter. Memories of the island are vivid, because it was much more fun there. From the ages of 7 to 10, we had supervision. It was like a daycare with lots of activities for both boys and girls held at the shelter building beside the ballpark. In our teens, the boys would hang out at the beach, and in the evenings we spent a lot of time playing ukuleles. The Great Water Fight of 1949. There was about 12 of us that hung together, and one day behind the shelter by the water fountain, someone took a Dixie cup and splashed water in Donna Mae's face just as a prank. She in turn splashed back. Then some of you got a saucepan and splashed somebody else. Then it became a pail of water. Then the water fight spread to the Wyman building, where there was a tap and a hose. Everybody got soaked. But it didn't end there, because I was looking after the bowling green. I had keys and I opened up the 3-inch hose. We got in real trouble for that, because we nearly ruined the bowling green. The next event for me was life-changing. When we were sailing, I was winning most of the races, maybe because I was the lightest sailor. So it was decided to load my boat with ballast to equal the weight of the heaviest other sailor, who was 220 pounds. With all that dead weight, I stopped winning races. I became quite upset, and on one of my outbursts was sent into the cottage to cool off. As I was looking out the window, everybody was having fun except me, and nobody liked me. I think this was one of the turning points and a moment when I grew up.
Besides the sailing, baseball was a big thing. We had 5 teams: the Osu Easies, the Ottazels, the Brownies, the Trojans, and the Dingbats. I wasn't a very good baseball player. I could never remember to keep my eyes open when the ball came near me, and always dropping the ball.
On one occasion, I was playing right field. They put me where I would do the least amount of damage, and on a high fly, I ran over to center field to try to catch the ball. I jumped up and hit my teammate in the face, knocking out his 2 front teeth. I was about 17, and he was over 6 foot tall, 40 years old, and a brain surgeon, no less. Not one of my better days, nor his.
There's more on Ward's Island, Part 2.